Hanging out with us in Studio B right now from the red-hot BYU baseball team, West Coast Conference Player of the Year candidate, Colton Shaver.
What's up, Colton?
Welcome back to the studio.
Thanks for having me. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We waited till you got your average up a little bit. Then we invited you.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Sorry about that, man.
No, it's okay.
I'm happy. We've talked a lot about this Batcat team. I don't think it's a coincidence that when you took your game to the next level, so did the team. Do you feel like that had an impact on the team at all?
Or it could be the other way around. The team took their game to the next level and it impacted me and helped me out.
Whoa,
good teammate.
yeah.
He's a good teammate.
Tap dancing, he's on. Oh, yeah. You do have your A game going right now, man. Holy cow. Hey, you played third base in the San Francisco series, which I thought was kind of fun. Saw you make some nice plays over there. When did you decide that you wanted to take on the hot corner at BYU? Because I know you played that position in the summer in the Cape Cod League.
I practiced it this summer and worked with my coaches out there saying, hey, maybe I can make an impact at BYU and help us out if they needed me to. And I think it's more of just like a spot fill. With Brock being hurt for a bit, we needed to fill that spot, and with him able to DH, I can hold the fort down as long as I need to. So I feel like I can do it. Might not be the preferred choice with Casey and Nate, and they play it really well and they're comfortable there and they're hitting well as well. So it's just filling in spots where we need it.
What position do you prefer to play?
Whatever gets me on the field. I'll play whatever it takes, and I'll play anything. So I might not be the best, but I'll play it.
Colton Shaver out to pitch, taking over for Maverick Buffalo.
It's like a 19-inning game. Who knows, right? I always thought of you as the Manny Machado of this group, minus the Red Sox throwing at you. That's what I really thought.
I don't know. I've been hit quite a bit this year. I keep getting hit. I got hit again last night, and I'm just like, man, why are they hitting me?
How many times have you been hit this year?
I don't know, but it's starting to hurt. I'm starting to feel the effects now.
Just wear some extra padding on the side. You already kind of brace up a little bit, right?
I did last year. I thought with how slow I started, I was like, maybe I'll take all that off and see if that changes some, superstition. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work for a while. I just got beat up and got bruised. But
are you still? I mean, baseball rules like you can't rub, the spot when you get hit. Like
no, you can't rub it.
How hard is that sometimes? Sometimes
it's hard. Like I got hit. I think it was against San Fran, and it was cold out, and I have a good bruise to show that. And it was like a 70-mile-per-hour curveball, and I just get to first base, and they asked me how'd that feel, and I was like, oh, it's fine. But inside, I was just crying.
I love the honesty.
Yes, it's the laws of baseball, though. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm okay. Oh, my goodness, that's killed.
Like if a guy rubbed his elbow or whatever when he got hit, what would happen?
You just lose respect for him. Yeah. Yeah. It's like jumping out of the way of a ball. You don't jump out of the way. Like you just got to wear it. If it's coming at you, you wear it.
From the Wareham Gateman. That's where you learned that, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Something like that.
The Cape Cod team.
Makes sense.
Nice play on words. You're hitting 386 in West Coast Conference play. Is it because you're familiar with the teams and the pitchers, or what goes into that, into this crazy increase in your batting average in the WCC?
I think a lot of it is just all the support I've had outside of in the lines of the game and stuff. Like I've had the coaches, they've been helping me out, they've been giving me tips, telling me what they see. Just watching film, going back, working on it, and knowing that Cougar Nation's they support me and they know I'll turn it around and get after it again. So I think the support's been a big part of it, and just a lot of extra work and trusting that I'll climb out of the hole that I was in.
Yeah, 7 of your 9 homers in conference, 22 of the 28 RBIs in conference. How has your plate approach changed, if at all, during the improvement period?
I've just really try to relax and lay back a little bit and just know that I need to be short and quick to the ball, try to put a barrel on the ball and not try to hit the cover off of it. I just try to hit the ball right back up the middle, and that's kind of been the biggest impact, is just shortening up and trying to drive the ball as a line drive instead of a home run.
Are you having more fun as a result of this now?
No, you can't help but have fun on our team. With Keaton Kringland and Buffo and everyone else out there, it's impossible not to have fun.
I wonder if Jason Shepard's at every practice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great time.
Sometimes I wonder if he even works. It's like he's just hanging out with us.
Well, it's his job. He's made it his job. It's great, right?
What's the biggest challenge when you are trying to break out of a slump? Like what was the hardest part for you when you know you're capable of something much better and it's just not happening?
I think the confidence is one of the biggest parts. Like, you know that you're better than that pitcher that you're facing. Like, I think against Bakersfield, there was one dude that was throwing maybe 80, and I was getting blown away. It wasn't good at all. And I'm just like, how does this happen? Like, this guy's not good, and I can't even touch him right now. I don't even think I fell the ball off. So I was like, this is rough. And then just getting out of your own head and just going out there, like having fun, like you said, and just knowing that it can happen and that I deserve to be there because I proved it to myself before.
19 runs against San Francisco, then 23 runs against Utah Valley last night. What's it like in a game like that where everyone is raking?
It's a lot of fun when it's warm. When it's cold, it's like, okay, guys, like, I know this is fun, but it's cold.
Wrap it up.
Was that San Francisco? Was
Yes.
it cold?
It was like
cold.
40 degrees, 39 degrees or something.
But last night was warm.
Last night was fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just a lot of fun last night, and just seeing like the smiles going on, and seeing guys like Chauncey stepping up and the tear he's been on as well, raising his average over 300, and me and him were in the same hole for a while, and it's been unreal to watch Tanner get after it.
Colton Shaver with us on BYU Sports Nation. Big-time hitter for the Batcats, who have won 16 of their last 19. Our stat of the day was they've scored 82 runs in the last 6 games, which is just a hair under 14 a game. What's cool about this is last year you started this way, and then after some injuries and some setbacks, you finished the season 500, and it was kind of a disappointing finish after this magical start. Now the magical run is happening later in the season. How would you compare and contrast the two different dynamics of that? Because you start 10-11 this year, but now you're rolling. So how is it different this year?
I think a big part of it is our staff. Like our starting pitchers, they go out. Last year they went out and dealt. This year our starting pitching goes out and they give us a solid 7 innings. They throw unreal. But I think a big difference of it too is the guys out of the pen are coming in and they have the confidence and they're just coming in and shutting people down. They know that their stuff's better than the hitters, and they're showing it too.
And this is the month that matters. The end of this month, West Coast Conference Tournament, top 4 qualify, winner automatically into the regional. How motivated are you guys right now to be able to get into the regional for the first time with BYU baseball since 2002?
We're pretty motivated for it. We know that we deserve to be there. If anything, we belong there. We know that we can compete and play against any team at any level. When we played Georgia Tech at the beginning of the year, we lost that game, but we're like, this is a top ACC school. They're top 25, and we feel like we can play with them out of 3 games. And I feel like that we can do that with anybody. And our team, like, I have complete faith in our team, and I know that we can compete with any team in the country.
Our Twitter question today is focused on football, but you have a tie to one of the newcomers on the roster. So we want to ask you about this. And it's which newcomer to the recent BYU football roster will have the greatest impact this season? You played with Austin Kofensis at Jordan High School. He was your quarterback. You were the star linebacker. He was the quarterback. What kind of a player is BYU football getting?
They're getting an all-around player. The dude runs unreal. He can outrun anybody. He's strong. He can break tackles. He can run somebody over if he wants to. He can juke. He has the Barry Sanders type footsteps where he just gets around and then he takes off. And he can also throw. Then the biggest part of him is he's a competitor. He hates losing. So that's the thing with Austin is you'll get somebody who's going to go out there and compete day in and day out.
And he's not a member of the church, the LDS church, but he wants to play. I'm impressed that he's here, that he was willing to switch positions. It seems like a good teammate that way. Because normally quarterbacks are like, nah, I'm the quarterback. But he's like, no, I'll play safety. I'll do whatever. Kalani Stockey said, no, you're a quarterback. What's his character like?
He's a dude that he just wants to go out there and show what he can do, and he wants to prove up against the best. Like our baseball team, like how we want to prove against the best. He wants to prove against the best in his sport, and he's a dude who has all the tool sets to do it. He's also just a great dude. He likes, he's a good teammate to have. He's good to everyone. He's a real mellow kid, doesn't say much, but he goes out there and puts in the effort.
What about Matt Bushman? Because we've talked about him a lot in spring football. People expect him to be, maybe a good tight end this fall. What's he like on the baseball team right now?
Well, he got his first at bat yesterday, so
That's
that's
right.
cool. He's a great dude. Like when we do our BP, when I'm at first base taking ground balls during the rounds, so he's hitting. We run bases after each round, and he gets to first base, and every single time it's just, hey Matt, and he goes, hey Shave, and Just it never fails. Every single day, we got to say hi to each other. And he's just a good dude. He's a great locker room presence, and it's a lot of fun having him.
Colton, great to have you, man. Good luck against Santa Clara as you continue your West Coast Conference run and this crazy run overall. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for the road trip. We'll do our part. You keep it rolling, man.
Hey, let's not forget though, B. Anderson's also a Jordan High beat digger. So
That is right.
beat diggers representing up
Brennan
BYU.
Anderson.
Beat
Holy cow.
Diggers featured
Yeah.
on the David Letterman show back in the day.
Yeah,
Yes.
we used
Top
to have
10.
McCoy Hill until he transferred.
That's
but,
right. He went to Southern Utah.
Yeah, so he doesn't count anymore. But still,
Yeah. Can anybody across the nation beat the mascot Beat Digger? That's
Well,
pretty tough.
define beat. That's beats. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Colton, thanks, man. Great to talk to you.
thanks for having me.